Okay, so I did this drawing yesterday during my live stream, and it was a lot of fun. Anyway, so this drawing originally started when I was in my kitchen and I was drawing a nose, and because I wanted to practice drawing facial features. And it's a good nose. It's a solid nose. Not yet. We'll get there. It'll become a solid nose. It is the best nose I've ever done in my whole life. Anywho, so I've never started a drawing in the center. Oh, by the way, if you hear a buzz, like not a buzzing sound, but like a meow sound in the background, my my bedroom wall, in which I am recording, is like right next to the water heater. And as soon as I started recording, my brother or somebody, assuming my brother, as soon as I started recording, which is like so cool. Anyway, so here I am drawing my nose blissfully next to my tortoise, in which I have a tortoise, and my tortoise is adorable, and I love my tortoise. Did I mention I have a tortoise? I have a tortoise, and I love that tortoise. Anyway, so I'm drawing their face. I have this fantastic on-point eyebrow. Never done a face starting at the middle before, and now I have these two horrific eyes that look like they're made of clay. And because I've never done a face starting with the nose, her face ended up being very long, which at first wasn't sure how I felt about it. And I love it so much as its end product. This drawing was there were ups, there were downs, there were plot twists. Anywho, so originally I was attempting with these haircuts. Ew. This looks awful. I don't like her with straight hair at all. We'll fix it. We'll work on it. So haircut number 2. I tried to give her a short bob cut, like a small school child. There's always one kindergartner with a bob cut in every class. It's bound to happen. I looked at my yearbook from a few years ago. At least every year there was a bowl cut kid. Anyway, so then we have this bob, which is like reminds me of my character Alice, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll do Alice. But then Alice has a round face. What is this? I can't just give every single time I give someone puffy hair, I can't just decide it's Alice. Or can I? I guess I'm Alice's creator, so I guess I could. Anyway, so I was thinking like 1920s flapper vibes, but then I decided I don't like her with short hair. Looking back on it now, she's not bad with short hair. It's just like, when you stare at a drawing for too long and you get like self-conscious about it and you start nitpicking things. Yeah, I was nitpicking here. Like, honestly, this drawing could have benefited from me taking a step back and like looking at it a few hours later. But this was during a live stream, and I really didn't want to end live stream because I was having fun talking to chat. Anyway, so then wait. Let me go back in my timeline. So later on is when I started stream. So at this point in the drawing, stream is not started yet. Wait, no. I think it did. Wait. Okay, wait. Let me try to remember the order of events. So when I started the bob cut and it wasn't colored in yet is when I hadn't started yet. And then I went over to my grandma's house. And I'm like, oh, grandmother, you have such pretty blue eyes. And so I took a picture of her eyes and decided to use that as my reference for her eyes. Anyway, then I'm streaming currently. This point in the drawing is when I started live streaming, right? Or I guess like 2 minutes ago. Whatever. Is when I started like doing this during a live stream. And I gave her these pretty blue eyes. And here I am working on her mouth, which her mouth also goes through a whole character arc. It slowly becomes more red, and then I just end up making it like this dark, purpley red, black color, which looks amazing on her. It's just what's going on now is like an aesthetic mess. Anyway, so then I decide blue hair, which is it's definitely giving 18th century powdered wig vibes. I'm not sure why I decided to go that direction. And then I decided, screw it. I'm going to paint the whole background bluish black. Well, technically it was green at the time, but I changed it to blue. Bluish, green, black, whatever. And like it's an old rustic painting. And then I went back to the blue hair for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, I decided to give her curls. The curls were an amazing choice. That's a stunning choice. The curls saved the painting. Still working on the blue curl. Just why? I'm building its shape. It's accumulating, right? I'm like trying to figure out how I want it to shape the face, all this whatnot. Eventually I'll expand the canvas. Oh, and I go back to a bob cut, even though we didn't learn from our past mistakes. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? So then I think, what if I like shave off some of her chin? Why? I don't know why I decided that. I just did. So then I go back to the nose. Eventually, I'll blend it in eventually. I go back to the hair this time. So at this point, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm like so lost. I'm throwing things at the wall. We go back to long hair. I kind of hated this, to be honest. It's like it's a little squished looking. It'll work. It'll all work out in the end. It'll all work out. But like, and then I start adding like bluish random colors, and this is nice. Honestly, this looking back, I hated this look at the time, but looking back, this could be its own thing, like alone. And then I go back to the lips. This entire drawing is me just being unhappy up until like the very last second. And then I change her eyebrows, and then I readjust her nose and her eyes, and I'm just staring at the canvas. Just staring at it, absolutely like, what am I doing? Back to the lips again. Because I can't leave well enough alone. I blend out the face. Like, psychology thing about me. Anytime I blend out a face, it's because I'm unhappy with what I currently have, but not unhappy enough to redo it all. Then I decided to go change the canvas dimensions, which, finally, I don't know why, okay, so the reason I never change I try my best not to change the canvas dimensions is because, like, I hate video editing, and it always takes more video editing to, like, make sure it doesn't jack everything up. Anyhow, so I readjusted it, which was so needed for this painting. So needed. Once again, kind of janky when it comes to editing the video that I am currently recording. But, like, it needed this. Which I do extend it even more, because, like, if I'm gonna have curly hair, might as well go all the way, you know? Which also, like, the curly hair really works with her longer face. And it gets even better. I love this painting. So I add little curls to her hair, like small golden circle things to, like, make it look like there's curls. For, like, the longest time, I never painted curls or drew curls whatsoever because I don't know how to do it with a pencil. But then I decided if I do it in a painted art style, like, it does the work for you, you know? And then someone's like, oh, in, like, chat was like, oh, add hair clips. And I'm like, I'll add hair clips. And then I changed it to a bow. And I love it so much. It's so cute. Like, I love this is, like, to give you an idea about how much I love this drawing now, it's now my computer wallpaper, my phone wallpaper, and everything but my iPad, because it's such a nightmare to change my iPad wallpaper. But anyway, because I have it set up weird. But yeah, oh my gosh, I love it so much. And then I expand it even more. I've been really working on, like, expanding the colors I've been using in a painting. So, like how I have, like, burgundy and, like, dark blue underneath her neck, and I have, like, random bits of blue in her hair. And I love it I even added some green over her eye. Like, I don't know. I really like it. I love doing painted styles, especially digitally, because, like, real life paints are so messy. Anywho, if you like this drawing, please leave a like and subscribe. I love you guys so much. This drawing, I love it. I'm genuinely so happy with this. Anyway, have a great day. Love you guys. Goodbye.